If you still think SEO just means ranking your website on Google, you're operating in an outdated playbook because we've officially entered a new era in visibility, and it's called search everywhere optimization. And this shift is bigger than most business owners realize. If your business doesn't just need to show up on Google, it just needs to be everywhere where people ask questions or share advice and tips. And today I want to break down what that really means, especially if you're a local service business trying to grow in a world that's increasingly powered and dominated by AI. I'm Amber Hoffman, and this is the Blueprint to Business from the FS Agency, where we break down how local service businesses can grow and scale using smarter marketing, AI systems, and strategic positioning. And this channel isn't just about hacks, it's about building real marketing momentum that can drive predictable revenue in the future. Recently, I attended an AI summit, and a term kept coming up that I thought deserved discussion. It described perfectly where search is headed, and that's search everywhere optimization, or SXEO. The moment I heard it, I knew it wasn't just a buzzword, but it did keep buzzing in my ear of how it perfectly described how things are shifting in this world. It's a directional shift, and if you understand it early, you can gain leverage over your competitors. So for years, traditional SEO was relatively straightforward. You optimized your website, you targeted the right keywords, you built backlinks to your website to give you authority, and you tried to rank on Google. Then, for local service businesses, your GBP or Google Business Profile became imperative for you to be able to increase your visibility locally. If you couldn't get into that map pack, that top 3 or 4 locations for a service area business, you didn't generate any calls. But here's the shift. Search no longer lives in one place. It's not just Google and your Google business profile. It's happening inside AI tools, the LLMs or large language models like ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity. It's happening inside voice assistants like Alexa and Siri. It's also happening inside YouTube, Reddit, and other forums, review platforms, even inside private communities and groups on social media. People don't just Google anymore. They ask, they compare, they prompt and ask queries in AI. They have conversations with AI. And when that happens, AI systems don't just pull from one website. They take and synthesize all of this information from around the web so that search everywhere optimization is the result. And that means your brand needs to be discoverable, consistent, and across the entire digital ecosystem, not just your homepage or your website. If your business only exists in 1 or 2 places online, then AI just doesn't have enough confidence to surface you and recommend you when people are asking those queries. Now, when I heard this discussed in the last couple weeks, it just gave me this head blowing emoji sort of situation. We had already been expanding for our clients beyond just Google and your Google business profile. But this just really sort of solidified a new strategy for us with our own home service business. So let's break this down and make it a little practical. If you are a builder or a med spa or really anyone where someone is searching for a service near me, this shift will directly impact your lead flow. 5 years ago, someone might type in best builder near me or best interior designer near me, and then just click one of the top results that came up in the search. Today, that same person might ask ChatGPT for recommendations. They could ask Siri while driving their car. They could watch a YouTube review before making a decision on who to book. And it's not just interior designers near me or builders near me. People are having engaging conversations with these AI tools, and you need to be seen as the authority giving the answers to those queries in order for you to come to the top of those results and be recommended. People are also scrolling Reddit to see what real customers say about their service, or going to review platforms and when looking side by side at two different businesses. The search journey has just become so fragmented. And that fragmentation means that visibility is no longer centralized in one place. You can rank well and still lose on the visibility front. Because if you're invisible in the places that people now go to and trust and where they go to validate, then you're losing out. So, search everywhere optimization or SXEO, it's different. It's not about ranking higher, it's about being present wherever trust is formed on the internet. So, this is a real challenge for small and mid sized business owners. And this is where it gets complicated. Search everywhere optimization sounds powerful, and it is, but it's overwhelming, even for us, because this shift isn't just do SEO better, it's maintaining consistent brand messaging everywhere. It's keeping your business information aligned across dozens of platforms. It requires you to generate reviews consistently and not just in one place. You have to monitor reputation signals, create educational content, and structure your website properly. Most small and mid sized business owners just don't have the time, the systems, or the internal team to manage that level of digital consistency to help build their brand and build that brand trust everywhere it needs to be. They're running their own operations, they're managing teams, they're handling clients and customers, and that's where their time should be. So imagine asking them with all the stuff they need to do to run their day to day business to now be visible and consistent everywhere on the internet. This is why many businesses are going to fall behind, not because they're bad operators, but because they're just digitally fragmented and they don't have the bandwidth to be able to be everywhere all at once. If it's that difficult to be everywhere all at once, what are three places where you must be visible online beyond your website and your Google business profile? Because those two still remain the two most important places that you need to be. But there are three additional visibility ecosystems that matter more than ever. One is review and reputation platforms. AI systems frequently pull structured sentiment data from review platforms, not just Google. Your Yelp profile, or maybe your presence on Nextdoor, even Facebook reviews or Angie. If there's enough customers talking about you on enough of these platforms, then the AI tools are going to start to synthesize that and consider you to be a more trusted alternative to your competitor. Because these AI tools, they interpret volume, consistency, and they can even track sentiment. So reputation is no longer just about star ratings on Google. It's about this whole footprint. Second, authoritative industry directories. Now, these are industry specific directories. So if it is a lawyer, American Bar Association directory, if it's a home services business, then that can be a directory on House. If you are a acupuncturist, it could be being registered with an acupuncture specific directory. They're important because they contain structured data and they're categorized by that industry. So contractors on House, doctors on health grades, or attorneys on their local bar association website, even general businesses on the Better Business Bureau. These platforms are clean data environments, which makes them attractive to AI systems who are looking for those reliability signals. It's also important to ensure that your information is correct across all those platforms. We always talk about name, address, and phone number consistency or NAP consistency between your website and your Google business profile, but it's the same across all of your directories, including your Better Business Bureau profile. Any sort of discrepancy on that contact information can introduce uncertainty to the AI systems, and they just don't know what information to pull. So the third is video and content platforms. So, search is becoming conversational and a lot more visual. When someone asks an AI tool a question, the AI tool often responds with explanations, tutorials, frequently discussed topics, and they're starting to pull videos from YouTube and elsewhere directly into those responses. This includes FAQ videos, educational videos, review videos, anything that is a way to explain what you do, where you do it, and why you can be trusted. And those video platforms include YouTube, but now also are starting to include Facebook and Instagram Reels, and maybe even TikTok. All of that information is being pulled into these AI tools. So, what does search everywhere optimization really mean? It isn't about being on every platform just to like check a box. It's about building a cohesive, aligned digital identity. Your messaging should feel the same everywhere. Your services should be described clearly and consistently everywhere. And your contact information should match everywhere. Your brand positioning should not shift depending on the platform. It requires something that is a little bit more intentional. So it's not random posting, it's not random blog posts or random videos or scattered marketing efforts. It's like an actual architecture of what your content strategy is across all of these platforms. It's a strategic positioning. And this is exactly why on this channel, we're taking a look at marketing through an AI first lens. Traditional SEO isn't dead, but it is no longer the full picture. Search everywhere optimization is the future and will help small and mid-sized businesses and local service business be more visible online. The ones who continue to treat marketing as an afterthought will slowly become harder and harder to find online, not because they're bad at what they do, but because they're absent where decisions are being influenced. Right now, that's everywhere. So, if you found this interesting and want to learn more about AI marketing, check out our other videos about how to use AI marketing and how to grow your visibility in today's environment online.